What's up, everybody? We are out here in the shop working the red-eye shift, doing one of my favorite jobs. We're just out here jacking in the garage, pumping up this pipe blender. Can you guess what we're doing? Well, let me show you. It's springtime here in Pennsylvania. We are re-arching some super old leaf springs. Don't know if anybody else is up right now, but I am. So thought I'd pop on here. I just did an Instagram and TikTok live. I thought I'd give my good old trusty YouTube family a little late night peek at what we're doing. You've probably seen some of my other videos on re-arching springs. I need to give you guys an update on the Navy Jeep, which is not so Navy anymore. If you're commenting, sorry if I don't see it. My phone is small and it's far away. Hello, Dalton from Brazil. Hello from Pennsylvania. It's, I don't know what time it is. Probably like 11:30. And I'm trying to get this Jeep done. My goal is to have the new GPW project. I'm doing lots of air quotes tonight. I don't know why. I want to have it on the road driving in a month. So that's my goal. So whenever it's not too cold out, I'm going to be out here working. Tonight, I'm working on the springs. I just finished the frame. So let me finish this leaf and then I'll give you a little tour of what's done so far. So you saw that 49 CJ3 Navy Jeep that I bought like a month and a half ago. And I did my videos out of order. So I have another video for you when we ripped the like galvanized sheet metal off the side of the tub, and the tub was toast. It was way worse. I overpaid. I didn't look hard enough. The tub was way worse than I thought. So I had to decide, am I going to sell it and try to get my money back? Am I going to just run it as is? Or am I going to turn it into something cool and sell it? Or what? So my son showed some interest and he's been helping me. So I have a video. We totally stripped it down. My sandblast guy texted me one night and was like, if you want that frame sandblasted, he was nice about it, but he's like, my job got canceled, so I can do it tomorrow if you have it ready. So Saul and I stripped that frame in like 6 hours, from like a running, driving Jeep to a bare frame, and got it to the sandblast guy, and now it's sitting right over there, painted and ready for axles and an engine. So that's why I'm out here late in the night re-arching 73-year-old leaf springs. So if you watched my other videos, you probably saw some controversy revolving around this process. Especially on Instagram, a lot of people said, oh, that won't work. And the blue Jeep, which you've seen, I re-arched the front springs like 2 years ago, and they're great still. And I've taken it off-road. I've put a lot of road miles on it, just general driving, and I've had no trouble with it. So this is an experiment because these are really old, rusty springs. All the springs I re-arched so far are kind of like reproduction springs that are just flattened out over the years. So far, this is you kind of just use feel when you do this, and I feel like this old spring steel is pretty good stuff. So people think it will go right back to the way it was, and as long as you don't overbend it, if let's say you lift it 2 inches, you might lose half an inch over the next 500 miles, and then it kind of stops. So you do lose a little bit, but you just got to account for that when you re-arch them. So, and the blue Jeep is kind of living proof that it does work. So when I call this the free lift kit, that triggers a lot of people because they say not everybody has these tools, but this bender is like $100 at Harbor Freight. The rest of the tools I'm using are just basic hand tools. So for very low cost, anyone can do this. And if you want to know how, watch my other videos. But it's a slow process. It takes about an hour. Well, once you do it a couple times, it takes about an hour per spring. I'm just gonna kind of give this one a test step here. Maybe I'll fall on my face. Oh yeah, nice and springy. All right, give me a second. I'll show you what we're doing here. Alright, let me turn the camera around and show you. So here's what we're doing. The spring on top there is done. Tomorrow I got to clean it up and paint it and put the actual center pin in it and the spring straps. So you can see how much arch that has versus those are the 2 main leaves of the unarched one. So I'm hoping to gain about 2, maybe 2.5 inches on this one so that it would settle out to around 2 inches of lift. And here's the one I'm working on now. I keep a screwdriver in it, and I know that looks like a lot, but look, you can see how soft these leaves are. That's just one hand. So we'll put a C-clamp on it, clamp it together, put the pin in it, and when we start driving it, it will really kind of settle down. I have a brand new set of front springs there. I'll re-arch them too to get a little bit of a lift. And let me show you the frame for the GPW body. So here it is. It's all painted and ready for axles. This isn't going to be a restoration. That engine is going back in it, and we're just putting it back together. I'm going to run the Sedona tires and the axles that were in this Jeep, and rebuild the fenders. And then I have a brand new tub. It's a GPW tub. It's pretty cool. I'll try to show you that in one of the next videos. It's out under a tarp right now, but so that's the update on that. I'm going to run a PTO on the back. So even though it's a military Jeep body, it's going to be kind of more like a farm Jeep. I have this PTO here with a rear gearbox and a drum pulley. That's something I've always wanted to try and try to get some implements and make the Jeep work a little bit. So that's what I'm doing out here tonight. Just wanted to pop in. I don't do any lives really on this channel, so I'll try to do it more and give you guys a bit of a heads up next time so you can tune in. So if you are watching out there tonight, thank you for stopping in, and I appreciate you guys following along with me in my projects. Make sure you check me out at Red Eye Cafe Moto on Instagram. I do daily updates on all my projects. And then Red Eye Garage on TikTok. And then check out the link in my profile for merch if you want stickers and sweatshirts and stuff. So I really appreciate your support and for everybody watching and commenting. I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to try to get to bed at a decent hour tonight, but just got to finish this spring and then continue on with the rest tomorrow. So stay tuned for updates, and hope you're having a great week. Have a good Wednesday. We'll talk to you later.